Hello, how's it going? This is a really awkward time to go live, but I am doing it because I want to show you how to give yourself a facelift with makeup. Hey, who wouldn't want that, right? My name is Amanda Miller. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so excited to be here. As always, if you're new to my page, hello, welcome. I love sharing my tips and tricks, especially if it makes you feel more beautiful. Right? Who doesn't want to feel more beautiful? So I'm going to show you how to give yourself a facelift with makeup today. It's just a few steps, just a few quick little tricks that you can use to give yourself a facelift. Okay, so first I am going to wipe off my makeup so then that way I can show you how to do this. Bye-bye green eyeshadow. I just got done filming. Here we go. I just got done filming this eyeshadow tutorial, so be on the lookout for that. What I did was I picked out 4 different eyeshadows, and then I'm filming with the same 4 shadows. I'm filming 4 different looks that you can create with the eyeshadows. So, do you want to see a sneak peek? Do you want to see a sneak peek of the eyeshadows that I used? I'm creating 4 looks with these 4 eyeshadows. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is a lot of work, but I'm really excited. They should be launched next week. I should be finished filming them tomorrow. So I'm just going to wipe off my makeup so I can show you how to give yourself a facelift with makeup. Thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany said pretty. I'm so excited to share these looks with you. Did I bring my face? No. Okay. Oh, and along with the makeup looks that you'll be able to see on the videos, I'm going to have a printable, like a downloadable, printable PDF file where it has like step-by-step directions. Like, so you can print it, you can keep it in your makeup bag, and it teaches you how to do it. So you don't have to keep going back to my video. Hello! Isn't that fun? Okay, so if you're here, say hi. If you're watching this on the replay, #replay. I love to know who's on here with me. Make sure you say hi. I really appreciate it. I just love you. Hi, Rachel. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry. I just took off my makeup. I am obsessed with cleaning my brushes. I feel like it just makes my makeup go on so much smoother, and honestly, I have been able to control breakouts more since I've been washing my brushes at least once a week. I use the Restore brush cleaner. It is amazing. It dries automatically. I just spray it on my paper towel and I go like this, swirl it around, get all of this makeup off. It looks brand new. Look. No rinsing, nothing. That's it. Easy peasy. It's like nice and conditioned, as soft as a feather. That's it. This stuff is golden. Even if you don't use mascara, you got to get you some Restore brush cleaner. You can get to it by clicking the link on my on this video. Not trying to sell it. I genuinely mean that it is truly the best brush cleaner that is on the market. Hello. Thank you so much for saying hi. If you're on here, please tell me hi. I want to know who's on here. If you're watching this on the replay, #replay. Okay, so this is called the Detail Hack Brush. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you're here. I hope you're feeling okay. This is the Detail Hack Brush. Let's see. Which side of my face should I do? Should I do this is my left, this is my right. Somebody tell me. Left or right? Left or right? Which side should I do? And then when I'm done here, I'm gonna go over to Instagram and I'm gonna do the other side of my face because I'm gonna get these lives out. Which side should I do? Hi! Yay! I'm gonna take a drink really quick. Somebody tell me left or right. You had me at facelift. Good. I'll show you how to give yourself a facelift. Hi, Janet. Left. Okay, Tiffany wins. I'm going to do the left side of my face, and then I'll hop over onto Instagram and do the right side. I need to make a facelift to look human again. That's what Kirsten said. Kirsten, you're beautiful no matter what. I've seen you. Oh, Janet said left side too. Okay, let's do this. All right. Okay, so I am going to do 3 different highlight colors, a contour, setting powder, bronzer, powder, lip and cheek / blush, and illuminator. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, it's so much makeup. I'm never going to do this. It's going to be too much work for me. No, just listen, pay attention. A little bit goes a long way. These are very affordable. Your full facelift is right here in this kit, okay? And then when you run out of one product, all you have to do, pop it out, buy a new one for 14 bucks. Shipping is always free. Hello. Like, you can't go wrong. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? Okay, let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, we're going to get real close and personal today. I still have some green eyeshadow on here. So first things first, I'm going to I think I have green eyeshadow everywhere. I'm going to start with the Stay Setting Spray. Give a little shake. This is going to work as my primer, okay? Oh my God, it smells like a beach. It is amazing. I'm going to let that sit, and what that does, you can actually kind of feel it get a little tacky, and it's going to keep your makeup in place all day long. It's like your primer, okay? And it smells amazing. So now let's evaluate my skin, shall we? Because who doesn't want to be close up on Facebook Live and evaluate skin? Okay, so as you can see, there is a little bit of purple. I still have some of my green eyeshadow in here. Okay, so as you can see, there's purple. I have some hyperpigmentation because I was a lifeguard and never wore sunblock. Could be worse. I've been treating it, but it's okay. It's okay. So, we want to cancel this all out, right? We want to make it look nice and smooth. I do have pigmentation around here that I've had since I was super young. This is never going to go away. It's just how my skin is. It always looks red and blotchy. It's just the way it is. Got to deal with it. Sometimes it's raised and sometimes it's nice and smooth. But the key is to make it look smooth and not look heavy and cakey, right? So I am going to take, because this is purple and there are some undertones of blue, what I'm going to do is take a yellow highlight. Now listen, if you want to color correct under your eye, you know what, I'm not going to use this brush. Under your eye, contact me. Please send me a picture. All you have to do is click on that color match form that's on this link, and I will help you color correct. I will help you pick out the colors that you need, because if you don't have the correct colors, it's not going to work. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a damp perfector sponge. I got it wet, ran it under the sink, and then I just took a towel and I squeezed all the water out, okay? Then I am going to take my highlight shade in Sunlit. That's going to cancel out all this purple. I'm just going to take a very small amount, just pressing it. See, you can barely see. It is not gooped up. And then I'm just going to press it under my eye. And you're going to watch, it's going to be like magic. You're going to watch me look like I am airbrushing my face. It's going to look like I have a filter on, but guess what? I don't. It's just a very, very thin layer of makeup. Now, what's really nice about the mascara cream products, it mimics the look of skin. So, hold on. I can't talk and get that close to my eyeball. It mimics the look of skin, so it won't give you a heavy, cakey look. Okay? Look, it looks like I have a filter on already. And all I did was take a tiny bit of that yellow and I just pressed it into my skin. This is not going to pick up fine lines. It's not going to pick up any crepiness, only because I use such a small amount of product. Let the makeup do the work, okay? You're not going to smear it on everywhere. You're going to let that pigment do the work for you, okay? Do you see the difference? So, you got to talk to me. Somebody say hi. Nobody is talking to me. Is everybody just listening? That's really good. Okay. Now, because I have hyperpigmentation here, I'm also going to carry it down that area as well. How far down do you go? Okay, so if you're color correcting, you want to go in the areas that have the color. So I've had clients where their darkness goes all the way around. I've had people where it's actually like light right here, but they have darkness like on the outer edge. It just, honestly, it depends on where you need that color correction. So I'm just going to cancel out all those freckles, and I'm going to cancel out the purple. And then here, I'm just going to cancel out the redness, the yellow. I'm using the same highlight color everywhere, okay? Same highlight color everywhere. Not everywhere. I'm sorry. Jeez. Not everywhere. I'm using the same highlight color on my trouble areas. There we go. How about that? Hi, Jamie. Hi, Dawn. Hi, is it Alicia? Alicia? I'm not. Everybody says it differently. Dawn asked, what makeup are you using? This is Mascara Beauty. M-A-S-K-C-A-R-A. It was formulated by an actual makeup artist that knew what she was doing. So I'm showing how to do a full facelift that is in one compact. Everything is right here for you, and it's very affordable. It's customizable, and I can color match you. All you have to do is follow the prompt, boop my nose. A link will pop up, and you can just follow that, and it'll take you to where you need to go to get in touch with me. Got the mail stuff in there. I need to work. I'm using less product since, wait, it won't let me see the rest of it. Oh, okay. Brittany said, I got my stuff in the mail on Monday. I need to work. I'm on using less product since I'm used to using so much more. So that is very, very common. Most people use way too much product. Alicia, thank you for being here. It's so nice to talk to you. Oh my goodness. Gotcha. I've never seen yellow, so I didn't know. Okay, so this is the color called Sunlit. But before you go buy it and you think you need it, contact me, because I will tell you if you need it or not. I don't want anybody wasting money, and I don't want you buying this stuff and then saying, oh my gosh, I hate it. Okay? Alicia. Got it. Okay. So now I'm going to use the next highlight color. This is, I'm using the color called Amber. I'm going to use a very, very small amount. Okay, so check out my brush now. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of products. So check it out. There is not, you just kind of cover the surface area very lightly, and then I'm just going to use this almost as like your all over foundation. All over foundation. Okay, so I'm just going to work it in short downward strokes. Somebody turn the washer on? What's happening? Did anybody hear that water? Okay, and then I'm pressing it into the skin. Again, you're going to kind of witness a miracle here. It's going to look like I have a filter on, and I don't, obviously, clearly. So what's really cool about this stuff is that because it mimics the look of skin, you can tell you have makeup on, but it doesn't have that like weird crepey feeling or look. You know what I mean? And when you wear liquid foundation, typically it's made of 90% water, so it absorbs into your skin. This is not made of water, so it does not absorb into your skin. It lays right on top. So whenever I do makeup for commercials, TV commercials, TV shows, print, anything like that, anything with high def, I always use cream because it gives a second skin look. Even over my airbrush, actually. And I've had producers tell me, like, you were so good. And I'm like, it's not me, it's the makeup. But I'll take it, thanks. I'll write that check. Just kidding. Kind of. Okay. So there's that. Now I'm just going to take the Damp Perfector sponge, press it everywhere. Make sure that I don't have too much product. This is just going to press it into the skin. I'm sitting on my face funny. Okay, so you may need a different color. Oh, and it said that. Okay, so yeah, you're probably ready for a different color. I usually switch my colors probably 3 to 4 times a year. And if I, spray tan or whatever, then I have a backup. So Amber is actually my spray tan color. That's my like tan color. Yeah, if you feel like it's not laying correct, contact me and I'll recolor match you. Let me tell you, if you were color matched by another artist, so please contact the previous artist, because I am not here to steal anybody's customers. That is, yeah, no. go back to the person that you can learn from me, but please purchase from the original artist. Okay, so now moving on, that's my all over foundation. I am going to apply contour. Okay, so this is where the facelift comes in. So we color corrected to make everything look nice and smooth. I did like a foundation all over, very lightly, very, very lightly, just to give a little bit of coverage. And now we're going to start sculpting and lifting the face, okay? So here is my brush. What I'm going to do is lay the brush in the contour, give a little wiggle, okay? So bloop, like this, give a little wiggle, and it's a firm wiggle. And so you get the contour about halfway on the brush. Now, you need to make sure, obviously this is well left, you need to make sure that your contour has an ash-based undertone, okay? So you don't want orange, you don't want brown, you don't want any kind of golden, you want a true ash color because that's what's gonna give you the shadow. If you have something that's a little bit warmer, that's fine, but that's not going to give you the facelift appearance because what we have to do is add structure back to your face. We have to add those contours, those shadows back into your face where they probably used to be. So pick up an ash-based contour. This one is Astoria, and it's pretty neutral. It does have some warm undertones, but it's not very warm. If you feel like your contour is too warm, then message me and I can help you with that. So what we're gonna do is apply the contour to our cheekbones. I like to go from the top of the ear towards the mouth, but not to the mouth. So I start like right at the top of my ear, and then I stop right in line with the outer edge of my eye. And I don't swipe, I stamp. I just press. Okay, so when you turn to the front, you'll see the shadow, obviously not blended. Hold on a second, I'll get there. When you turn to the front, that shadow is created and it like gives you that cheekbone. Hopefully that makes sense. So then I take whatever's left on my brush, or I'll grab some more, and I just go on the outer edge of the eye or forehead. Eye. What that does is creates a shadow. So it's going to bring all the attention straight to the highest point of your face, which are your eyes. Okay? Your eyes and your nose. So this needs to be the prominent part of your face, and all of this needs to be a little bit darker. So we're going to deepen this, give a little bit of structure, and then I blend by doing short strokes. And then I like to actually contour in my temple because I feel like when you do that, it recesses that area in, and then it makes your cheekbones pop out a little bit more. So I add that contour right in that temple area. And then now I'm going to, my hair's going crazy, I'm going to blend. So I see a lot of people blending like this. Here's the thing, when you're working with a shadow-based contour, you do not want any of that shadow to go down because we're trying to avoid having a 5 o'clock shadow. We don't want a 5 o'clock shadow. So I like to press or bounce or stipple, whatever your favorite terminology is. That's what you do right there in the inner, or I'm sorry, not in the inner, in the hollow of your cheek. We're just gonna lift our face, okay? So once that is blended, take your sponge, press it all over. This is a little bit redder than normal because I started the video with makeup wipes. So usually my face is pretty red for about 10-15 minutes after I use a makeup wipe. I just have extremely sensitive skin. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit more highlight, like so, and chisel out that contour. Okay, is this... Oh, thank you, Amber. Amber said, I love your tutorials, girl. You have no idea how much I appreciate that because it is not easy coming on here and trying to teach this because I don't know what people are thinking. So thank you for telling me that. I appreciate it. Does that have more product on it, your sponge? No, my sponge did not have any more product, but that was a really good question. Okay, can somebody please tell me if this contour is showing up on camera? Because to me, I can see it, but it's not very prominent. So when you're working with cameras and I have lighting equipment set up, it's kind of blowing me out. So if you can't see it, then I will go ahead and do it a little bit heavier, just so you can really get the full effect. And then when you see me in person, you'll be like, damn, you have a lot of makeup on. Okay, it is showing up. Great. Okay. Let me see what Kirsten said here. You don't see it so well? Okay. Oh, Kirsten, stop it. The contour looks pretty light. Okay, so you can see it, but let's just amp it up a little bit. Oh, good. I just pressed it in the wrong one. Okay. What's really nice about cream is if you do pick up the wrong one, you can blend it out really easy without, sometimes if you use powder, it gets like chalky and cakey and heavy. With the cream, you just kind of blend it away and it just goes away. Okay, so I'm going to contour the side of my nose. This really has nothing to do with a facelift as far as contouring your nose. However, it does give you some more structure. Uh-oh, my team is messaging me. My artists are messaging me. I hope everything is okay. Okay, so if you have questions about the makeup or you want to be color matched, you don't want to go through my color match form, please just comment makeup if you're interested in the artist program or finding out more information about that. All you have to do is all you have to do is comment artist and I will message you. Okay, so here we go. A little heavier there. Now, okay, so hopefully you can see that a little bit better. My light is going crazy. Let's see if I can lock this real quick. Hello. That's better? Okay, good. Perfect. So the lighting, see, now this is going to look crazy in real life, but if it looks better on camera, then we're good. All right. So can't really use this. One sec. Okay, so let's do the before and after. There's before. There's the after. Can you see a difference? Hi, Vicky. Okay. So let's continue, shall we? Now I'm going to use my third highlight color. This is the color called Linen. Okay. I'm going to take this end right here and I am going to use the tiniest amount. I mean, the tiniest amount. This guy should last you. It's $14 and you will get all $14 worth because it will last you so long. Okay. So just the tiniest amount, tiniest amount. Yeah, you see it. Okay, great. Awesome. Definitely see a difference. Great. Jamie said, I always make it look so easy. That's because it is. I have so many clients and women and even artists on my team that never wore makeup before. They never spent time to do this for themselves and they can't get over how easy it is and how beautiful they feel. And it just makes my heart so happy. So if you are one of my customers that never wore makeup before, or if you're one of my artists that never wore makeup before and you're on here right now, please leave a comment and let the ladies know that I've never tried this makeup or seen this makeup, how easy it is, how amazing it is, and it is foolproof. Kirsten, you were one of them. You were saying, yeah, don't even talk like that because Kirsten's makeup always looks so good. Okay, so now we're just going to take a little bit of the Linen highlight and I'm going to start at the inner corner of my eye. And I'm saying like the smallest amount of product, okay? small, 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 just to brighten up. Oh my gosh, look at my artists are on here. Girls. Amy, Jessica. Okay, so if yours doesn't look this good, Jamie, then you maybe, I don't know, maybe you are using too much. Or we can schedule a FaceTime. I do FaceTime lessons with women all over the country, and it's so fun. Okay, so now, so that was linen just in the inner corner of the eye, and I spread it out. You know how like you draw a sun in the corner of the paper and then you draw the sun's, like the sun rays? That's pretty much what I did. So the eyeball is the sun in the corner, and then I feathered the rays out. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of the linen highlight, and now this highlight, a lot of makeup companies call highlight like the illuminator. It is shiny and glowy. Our highlight is not like that. Our highlight is yellow based. It mimics the look of skin. I wouldn't say it's matte, but it has a skin-like finish, okay? So it's not shiny. So when I say I'm putting a highlight up here, this is not your shiny product. So if you try to use these techniques with a different makeup brand, that's absolutely fine and it will work. But just keep in mind, when I say highlight, it is not the shiny product like typical cosmetic companies use, okay? Capiche? Capache, that's what my kids say. So I am taking a highlight and I'm going at the very, very top of that cheekbone, and I'm, okay, you see how light this is? It's not shiny, but you see how light this is. This is like, what, 2 shades lighter than my natural skin tone, right? So I am going to put that stripe there, and what that does, it's going to catch your eye because it's lighter, and it's going to lift. So I have the dark here, and I have the light here. So this is going to go down, this is going to go up, it's going to give me a lift, right? So now I'm going to connect this light part to the outer edge of your eye, or this is your eye, your nose. This is good to do because as we age, hormonal issues, it always turns red right in that area. Now notice I'm not swiping. That seems to be a lot of people's issues. They swipe. I'm pressing, I'm dabbing, I'm pouncing, and I'm using a very small amount of product. Let the makeup do the work for you. Okay, so we're going to let that sit for just a sec. Now I'm going to grab the same highlight color, linen, and I'm going to go at that very top of my arch. Just like so. Okay, and what that's going to do, that's going to boop, raise your eye up because it's lighter. It's going to grab that light. It's going to grab the attention. So this goes up, this goes in, and this goes out. Up too. We want everything to go up, right? Lifted. So take your handy dandy damp perfector sponge, semi-damp, and press it into the skin. You want to make your makeup turn into your skin. Okay, while I'm blending, let's see what I missed. I never wore makeup before Amanda, and she has taught me through tutorials and in-person appointments. I love it. Mascara. Oh, I love you, Kirsten. Yeah, if you want, my schedule is very kind of hectic at the moment, but I can absolutely fit in FaceTime lessons at this time. I love doing FaceTime lessons. I have women all over. I just watch you put on your makeup and I say, yes, do that. Nope. Try this instead. Okay, so there's that. I don't know why I have this weird redness thing going on. I hope I'm not having an allergic reaction. Hold on. Oh. What the heck? Okay, there. Okay, we'll just put blush there anyway. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so does that make sense? If you're on here, say hi if you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. And if you find this to be helpful, please share it. Sharing is caring. That's the only way I'm going to get my name out of here unless I pay Facebook a crap ton of money. Let's not do that. You can't see the red? Okay. I can feel it. So if you can't see it, that's fine, but I can feel it. Okay, so now I'm going to set this. So here we go. So many women are like, I can't wear powder. It makes me look older. It makes me look cakier. It makes me look blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's the thing. As we get older, our pores start to enlarge. Sometimes we get a little bit oily. Our makeup slips and slides. Sometimes we have fine lines and crepiness. Okay, so here we go. Let me show you something. When you have something, and I'm going to do a video on this, I'm going to show the difference between like a skin finish, dewy look versus like a matte. And you would be amazed at the difference. Like I feel like if you have the wrong powder, yes, it can make you look older. If you have the right powder, it will make you look flawless. It will make you look flat, like matte, no pores, no fine lines. It'll make you look softer. Diffused, I guess is the right word. So I'm going to take my damp perfector sponge, swipe it in the Vanilla Dust setting powder. This has been ground down, recompacted, so it lays on top of the skin. It gives a matte look without looking chalky, if that makes sense. And it is translucent, so it looks white, but it will go on top of tan skin just to sheer. So I am going to start from the outer edge and press very lightly. And what this does is sets your makeup, but see how it gives a soft diffused look? Now, if you have pores in this area, press your little powder over that and it will give you a really pretty finish. Now, in the summertime, I do like this in this area in the summertime. Vanilla Dust setting powder for me, I live in the St. Louis area. It's so humid. Like you walk outside and you feel wet. The Vanilla Dust is not enough for me in the summertime. I have to use a loose powder. I have to use a MAC Studio Finish powder. I have to use something much, much heavier. But in the winter, when it's drier, this works perfect. I always, no matter what, use Vanilla Dust under my eye. I just like the way it looks. I like the way that it settles. It doesn't look too chalky or cakey or heavy. But then like in this area, because I have pigmentation, I have to use a heavier powder. However, like I said, I'm just going to use the Vanilla Dust because the dry weather is fine. It's fine. Okay, so there's that. Let me do this in the middle. Why do you look... Oh, well, thank you. I do not look perfect. I wish I did. Okay. Okay, do you guys see the difference? And what I like about this is that it's all kind of melted together instead of like, oh, she has like 7 different shades going on. It gives you just that illusion of being lifted. It gives you the illusion of being more defined. So let's move on to what I do with the bronzer. This is Cayman bronzer. It's very light. So the makeup artist that created this, she actually wanted to mimic Hoola bronzer. I love that she found, okay, so like this blush, I can't finish the thought. This blush mimics NARS Orgasm. It's like the #1 selling blush, but this one's better because 1, it's $14. 2, it's cream, so it stays on all day. And you can mix it with other colors. And it lays on top of the skin. Great, I'm low battery. Okay, and so then she mimicked this bronzer after her favorite, which is Hoola bronzer. So I'm going to take the B² brush, the small end, swipe it in Cayman bronzer, and I just use it to set my contour because you're not going to get like this really warm glow with this bronzer because it is so light. It's perfect for contouring or setting your contour. So you want to lay that ash colored contour down and then set it with a warm bronzer, so then that way it just warms up your face. Do you see how that's working? Like you can still see the shadow, but you see that warmth popping in too. So then that way you're not so I don't want to say gray because I don't feel like I felt gray, but you can definitely see the warmth coming in. And then I like to go like this. And then set that contour on the side of my nose. Okay. Now, blush. I did a video last week about the blush placement, so pretty much the same thing. If you didn't see that, maybe go check it out. It's just really quick tips on makeup techniques that could possibly be making you look old. Basically, you just find the top of your cheekbone, you apply it there, the very top, not the apple of your cheek, but the very top of your cheekbone. You find it, and from there, you blend. This is going to give you a flush look, bring that color back to your face, and lift you up. Feel like I'm too pale for bronzer. I think you should definitely try the Cayman bronzer. I don't, well, send me your picture again. Didn't I color match you, Jamie? Pretty sure I did. Okay. Now, so many people talk about how they're scared of Illuminator. That's the shiny product. I get it. If you have a lot of crepiness or fine lines right in this area, I would say don't apply Illuminator there because it will draw attention to that. It will catch the light. So I would say if you have fine lines in this area, what I typically do on women when they come to my studio is I show them how to apply it right here. Either way, usually this is the really taut area. Either way, you want to have the light catch in an upper area of your face, so then that way it lifts everything, okay? So I use the butt end of a perfector sponge. It's just my favorite way to apply. Swipe it in the illuminator. I'm using the color Pearl, and you're just going to press right on the highest points of your cheekbone, whether that be, and like I said, you don't want it to draw attention to fine lines or wrinkles, crepiness, anything of that sort. For me, I mean, I've had Dysport. I'm not gonna lie about that. So I don't have issues there anymore. I was getting them, and then I fixed them real quick. So I'm going to apply the illuminator right there and see how it catches the light. And then you can also take, I hope it's catching the light. My lights might be too bright. Can you see the illuminator? Hopefully. Let me see. I should add more. Okay, so what that does, catches the light, lifts up your face. I also take the illuminator. I'm not flipping you off. Sorry. Okay, flipping. Oh my gosh. Now I'm getting tired. So I'm putting the illuminator in the inner corner of my eye in the tear duct that catches that light, brings it forward, and then placing the illuminator right under the brow arch. I really drew my brows on today because I was filming videos. My brows don't look like this in real life. Okay, so that will catch that light too. And then I like to do tip of my nose and the Cupid's bow. A little bit. Bam. Gorgeous. So happy you caught. Oh, hi Gretchen. How are you? How's it going? Okay, so that is how I do my face. I pretend to have a facelift. Before, after. I hope that was helpful. Okay, so are there any questions? Anybody? Anybody? Hopefully that was good. Was that helpful? Let me know. Give me, did you put contour under your lip to bring it out? I usually do, but because I did half my face, I didn't. But I will. I just go right in the do, like this. And then give a little pout. I want an eyeliner tutorial is what Kirsten said. I think I did one, but I can go over it. I need you to help. Yeah, Gretchen, I will absolutely help you. Oh, good, Janet. I'm so glad you found it helpful. Your brush versus the regular hack brush. Ooh. Okay, so I lost my 30-second hack brush. I have no idea where it is. I left it somewhere. I like this one better. I like the 30-second hack brush for like super fast. I feel like this does more for me. It gives me more coverage. It gives me more definition in the contour. I just like it better. Are your brows microbladed? No, I'm too scared to get them microbladed. Honestly, what they are, I just use this angled brush, and I am going to do a video on this, and I use contour, and then I use an eyeshadow, which I don't have down here. I'll show you. So I was in my prime in the 90s, so I had like the sperm brows, you know, like, okay, first of all, I need to show you guys, oh my gosh, I need to dig up some high school pictures. So my brows used to like start right here, and then did this like weird U, like literally looked like sperm swimming. Like, oh my God, what? Why? So check this out. So bonus tip here. Oh, looking a little heavy, a little heavy-handed. Okay, so I'm going to take this and then dip it in the contour. Here, you know what? Let's just wipe off my... So you know I love you when I'm doing this. Oh, man. Okay, so part of my brow is still filled. See how sensitive my skin is? It's like super red. So you see the difference between this brow and then this brow? Like, people are like, your brows are perfect. I'm like, no, they're not. I mean, they're definitely better than what they were, because this took like 6 years to grow out, and I'm not even kidding you. I've tried every freaking serum on the market. Brow serum, natural, solution, everything. Oh, now I'm getting text messages. Will you teach me how to do this? Yes, I just did on Facebook. Watch it. Okay. Covered up my redness. Okay, let me zoom back in. I have about 15 layers of mascara on. Okay, so I'm going to take, this is called the Know Your Angles brush. It's nice and thin. Some people prefer an even smaller brush. MAC makes a really, really good small brush. And who else? Somebody else makes a really good small brush. That's, I don't know. I haven't found a drugstore brow brush that I love, but I'm still on the hunt. Okay, so this is Astoria Contour. It is a nice neutral brown. Look at the difference in my skin. A nice neutral contour. It's ash based, but it still has a little bit more of that warmth in it. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of product. If you're just joining me, I'm doing a bonus brow tutorial. Totally was not planning on doing this, but it's happening. I already gave myself a facelift with makeup, if you can't tell. Now I'm just doing a brow tutorial. So I'm going to start, this is what I do. I start at the bottom of my brows, and I do short hair-like strokes, and I pretty much create this line that goes from the bottom of my brow up to the arch. Okay, so like all of this is fake. It's all makeup. And then from here, see how I rotated my brush like this? I rotate the brush and I do hair-like strokes. Like you would see whenever I worked at MAC, we would have to practice drawing hair-like strokes on paper. So just do that. So you'll get just practice drawing hair-like strokes. and you'll get like the used to that flick of the wrist. So rotate your brush like this. So not like this, not like this, but like this, and do hair-like strokes. And then make sure you blend with the little spoolie. This is called a spoolie at the end. Okay. Picking up a little bit more product, going from that bottom, and doing hair-like strokes. So once you get to that arch, you're going to start at the top of the arch. And this is where you rotate your brush again. Okay, so you're at the top of the arch, okay? And you're just gonna, so we're not going like this. We're following the brows this way. Now here is a little anti-aging trick for you. Here, I gotta zoom out so you can see. Okay, when you see the difference? Like, it used to be really, okay. Oh my gosh, there's so many things I want to say at one time. Okay, so what I do from here is I will take an eyeshadow, which I don't have with me, and I will do the exact same technique on top of the contour. So, which is really nice because then you're not buying separate eyeshadow or eyebrow products and it stays in one spot. I'm not trying to sell you. That's what I do. That's what I prefer. I think it looks natural. Okay, so I would put an eyeshadow on top of this and it would set it and it stays on all day long and it looks really natural. So see how you can kind of see that this is drawn on. Once you put that eyeshadow on there, and I use the color Oak or Bird, you really cannot tell. So you can't, I mean, you can tell now because there's not like a powder that's setting it. Okay, so anyway, anti-aging trick. Okay, so I see a lot of women do this, and I've done it so many times myself. They'll take their brows and they'll go down and they're like just drawing down. And what that's doing is dragging your face down. Instead, I'm gonna grab a little bit of product, take it from here and draw your product out like to your temple. So don't draw down, draw out to your temple. Like you're, and then I comb through. And then if you really want to get fancy, take a tiny brush and apply that light highlight shade that we put here and under here, that triangle of light. Apply that same highlight shade right under your brows. And then right above your brow. Get fancy. I totally was not planning on doing this full-on eye tutorial. Okay, was that helpful? Bonus eyebrow tutorial. If you're just joining, I just got done lifting my face with makeup, and then somebody asked about eyebrows, and then I just did a full-on eyebrow tutorial. Okay, click the heart button if you found this helpful. Share it if you feel like helping a sister out. So I don't have to pay Facebook. I'm probably gonna get blocked because I said that. Okay. You see it? I get compliments under my eyebrows all the time, and really they're fake. I have sperm eyebrows. What do you do? Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woohoo! I'll do a full-on tutorial at some point. Sorry I didn't have my eyeshadow down, but down here I was not planning on doing that. Okay. That's it. I think that's done. We're done. That's how you lift your face. Honestly, I think my phone's gonna die, so I probably won't go over to Instagram. So yeah. Should I? I don't know. I kind of just, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get in the shower. Why am I doing my makeup? Okay, that's it. If you have any questions, just message me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.